growing up in the martial arts academy, you start to recognize something right away. The same technique done at the same level. Brother, I'm recording. Can I call you back? Okay, bye. The same technique done in the same skill level. Same technique, same skill level. Two different people. For one person, the technique will work the majority of the time. For another person, it doesn't work when they try it. It works on the pad, but it doesn't work on another person. And when you look a little closer, you'll notice something. One person has a lot of confidence, right? Power. They feel it. When they move, there's a sense of confidence in them. The other person is lacking confidence. So the technique doesn't work for him or her when the technique is not done in a confident manner. So you know, being in martial arts, being on both sides of that, I've been the guy who I didn't have the confidence to do the technique, but I was good at the technique, and then the technique would not work, so I would just kind of half-ass it. So if there's nobody defending against it, right, I can do it in the air, I can do it in a fucking partner without them fighting, but then in a match, unsure. So the technique doesn't work, it's half-assed. Then I've also had it where I'm totally confident of the technique, and when I apply the technique, I just know I got it. And there's a huge difference in the way the technique responds to you when you do that. If you could. Even important, because in the martial arts you learn one of the most important lessons in life, and it's not someone telling you, it's not someone saying trust me, you know, this is what it is. It's that you experience it on the mats every day, you experience it in the academy, in the dojo, and it's the lesson that you must deliver the technique with confidence if you want it to work. If your opponent sees you and you're lacking confidence, he becomes stronger. You don't want him to get stronger. There's one little thing I should say in this, and it comes from the ninjas. Unless you're giving him false confidence, okay? But I'm not talking about that. Now, they were talking about like high level martial arts, okay? Right now, I'm just giving you the basics, monk life, right? What are some basic values that I've learned in the martial arts that have helped me create the life and the success and actually be able to impact the planet? And it's confidence. So I want you to imagine, like if you watch me do video blogs or if you see me go out and pick up women or in my businesses, one thing you'll notice, if I'm gonna do it, I have a tremendous level of, like, I have fucking confidence when I do it. And you're never gonna see me do something without confidence. Why? Well shit, I've been doing martial arts for 26 fucking years of my life. And for 26 years, it's been ingrained in me and my system that if you're gonna do something, you do it with total confidence or you don't do it. That's the way it is. How you acquire the confidence is like the last few episodes, whenever back it was, is that you put in your time and you drill and you practice. Now, there's something very interesting about this, because I do see a distinct difference between IMC Academy, my academy, versus other academies. And here's one thing that I see. The instructor, and this is a general statement, of course, there are academies that are just totally cool too, right? But the majority around here, or worldwide even, the majority, the instructor, when they have a student, especially if it's a female student, the instructor will play it lighter, will be politically correct, because they don't want to offend the girl in the class. That's doing a dis-fucking-service. If someone's gonna rape that woman, if someone's gonna attack that woman and she's never heard the word fuck you, her whole body will freeze if he approaches her like that. Her technique won't be there. So if in the fucking class the instructor has a problem cussing, or treats the woman student like, oh, you know, but she's a woman and she's a, you know, she's a woman, I have to. You are violating the martial arts, and you're violating that person's life by teaching them something that when real self-defense happens, it's not gonna work. Now that's the fucking difference. And that IMC is built on street self-defense. That's what we do. War on my face. War. Do you know people in your life who wrote the word war on their fucking cheek? I want you to think about it if you're watching. It doesn't erase, it doesn't go away. IMC is built on self-defense. It's important that my female students, if they are here, that they're not treated any fucking different. In fact, if anything, they should be treated more harsh. They should hear words they don't hear outside. Because all day long, the world's been protecting them by not protecting them. If they're at work, a guy can't say the word fuck, pussy, shit, ass, bitch, tit, rape, fuck you, bitch, fuck, gun. And you're gonna worry that I'm cussing? Bitch, your life is in danger. And you know when a criminal attacks? A criminal attacks aggressively. Doesn't give a fuck about you. And if you have a fucking hard time confronting that, well then you need to go somewhere where they will appease you. But I tell you right now, when you get attacked, you're fucked. And my students are okay. Now I'm bringing that up for a particular reason. The value is confidence. If you have to defend yourself, you do it with confidence, even if you lose. You know, I tell you, just today, I've thought about this like 6-7 times at least. I mean, it's on my mind. I'm always thinking about it. I was thinking about it when I was teaching jiu-jitsu. I thought about it driving. I thought about it when I went to teach the women's center today. I thought, you know, whether I get beat up or not, whether I win or lose. I just came from Batata Academy too. My jiu-jitsu coach, I went to visit him today, said, you know, just had a conversation. Whether I win or lose, I'm going to tell you something. My confidence will demonstrate that I'm not afraid of you, no matter what. And should I breathe the next moment and not die, I'm coming back for you. That's been the story of my jiu-jitsu, you could say. You know, get my ass kicked, get my ass kicked, get my ass kicked. Never, ever fucking just come right back as fast as possible. It's like you can fucking break me physically, but you can't break me fucking mentally, and you're gonna fucking know this shit, and that's confidence. Now ask yourself, how far is this gonna take you if you have this confidence in life? Whatever you do, think about your profession, think about your whatever career, your relationship, whatever it is you're doing, and ask yourself, what if you had unbreakable confidence? That's a tradition of martial arts. The samurai did not bring their shoulder forward and say, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. It's like, I'm gonna cut 100 people with my sword by myself. That's a tradition of the martial arts. That's a tradition of IMC. That's how I was raised on these fucking mats. That's how I was raised for 26 fucking years. And then when I met Matata, my jiu-jitsu coach, well, shit. That went on a whole different level, because I was already there, let me tell you. Because of my past of getting beat up and travel, you know, being a refugee and all that shit. But when I met Batata, it was a little bit different. he would try to break me. So instead of being nice, if I was like, I'm okay, you know, if he's hurting me, I'm okay, he wouldn't slow down. He would say, really? And then he'd push and push and push and push. And I thank him for that. I thank him for that. You know, because every time I'm around him, right now, I mean, I haven't seen him in like a month or so, and I just came back. The moment we see each other, we just light up. You know, I get him on that level. He gets me on that level. I get it. I get it. I got that black belt from him. I get his mind. I know where the guy comes from. And I have that in common. Right? So it got me kind of excited. I don't know if I'm still on track, but confidence is something that's ingrained in martial arts, and you would do really well to acquire these skills and these qualities. Now, I highly recommend for everybody, you contact Takuraba Santo on Facebook. He's the head instructor for IMC. I've been training him for over fucking 50, 17 years, 18 years, fucking, I don't know. He was raised here, right? This was his college. You know, this is his university. He had got education, you know, 4 or 5 hours a day here, from like fucking 3 p.m. to like 9 p.m. every fucking day. So you contact him because we do have an online program. A lot of you guys, I was just looking on Instagram, someone's like, oh, I can't wait to come to San Jose and train with you. Yeah, that's great. When you're in San Jose, come by, of course. But if you're not, you do your training online, okay? And if this stuff that I'm telling you about Monk's Life is really resonating with you, then believe me, on the Fighting Monk program that I'm telling you about, we contact Takuraba. It's a monthly, it's like $50 or something. There's so many of these lectures, and then you get his experience of what you're getting. My experience, and you need to hear a student's experience who came up and became a master himself. Like, you need to get that. You know, when you watch Seductive Instinct, Akito, right? Beyond the Game, that's the book. He went from not getting girls to where he's at. So I highly recommend for everybody, if you are somebody who watches my shit, you sign up for that Fighting Monk program, okay? And then tell me how it goes. Because even if you're an advanced martial, we have advanced martial artists. We have MMA fighters. We have martial artists that have been black belts for 30 black belts. They're doing it, okay? Because the philosophy of IMC is extremely powerful. Okay, I hear some aggressive shit going on down there, so we're gonna end this. Talk to you soon.